When we travel, we tend to choose not to have a tour guide because we enjoy touring on our terms and at our own pace. However, upon hearing about the challenging driving conditions and the lack of a public transportation system in Amman, we decided to hire a private transportation service. This decision turned out to be a game changer. Our driver, Ali, was not only incredibly informative and knowledgeable, but he also ensured our safety and expedited our journeys from point A to B. He dropped off at the site and waited for us outside so we could enjoy our time on our terms. One memorable moment stands out. I asked about the local delicacy kunafa. Not only did he explain its significance, but he also took us to a renowned local spot where we savored the best kunafa and sugar cane juice in town. It was an incredibly thoughtful gesture that left a lasting impression on us. I can't recommend our tour guide highly enough. Amid the chaos of the city's traffic and the often unpredictable driving habits, his services proved invaluable. If given the chance, I would not hesitate to hire him again. Thanks to his dedication and expertise, and make the most of our travel experience. I did a solo half-day tour to Jerash and AGD from Amman. My driver was Anas, who was prompt in picking me up from my hotel. He was a great conversationalist and made the trip to Jerash go by very smoothly. While Anas is not a personal guide of the locations I visited and the cost of entry was not included in the cost of booking, I had the Jordan Pass, so both Jerash Archaeological Site and AGD Castle were free. He did add a couple extra spots on the tour to show me that he thought I might be interested in. Jordanian hospitality is second to none, and he even had me sample some local fruit on the way back to Amman. He is able to communicate fluently in English and Arabic and has very good spoken French as well. All in all, I had a very good experience with Anas and I would use his services again in the future. Trip went very well. The driver contacted us the day before to confirm pickup arrangements. He arrived early at our hotel on the morning, and he was both friendly and informative for the 1-hour drive to the destination. We stayed a little longer at the destination than planned, but our driver was most accommodating, and assured us that there was no problem. Also, the guide that showed us around the site was most informative and interesting. All in all, a very good day. I'd rate this experience as a 10 out of 10. Regards, Mark Small. My visit to Jerash was absolutely unforgettable. Bardagawi, my driver, was simply amazing, professional, smooth, and made the entire day effortless. Ahmad, my guide, was incredibly knowledgeable and brought the history of Jerash to life with clarity and passion. Together, they made an already breathtaking place truly exceptional. This was easily one of the highlights of my time in Jordan. Highly recommended. Amazing half-day trip to Jerash with our friendly guide and driver Mr. Muhammad Bardagawi. He was right on time in the morning, very communicative, great English and very well organized. We realized that there is no way we would have been able to get so much from a half-day on our own. The ratio value/price is simply great, and we would book again a tour in Jordan with Mr. Bardagawi. We had a great day with Zaid. He was a very friendly driver for our trip up to Jerash and had some good tips for us both once we got into Jerash as well as for Amman and the rest of our trip. He recommended a nice restaurant on the way back and offered to add on a stop at King Hussein Mosque. Would definitely use the company again for future travel.